in a remote corner of the countryside, nestled deep within an ancient forest, stood a decrepit mansion known as Willowbrook Manor. The tales surrounding this foreboding structure were whispered in hushed tones, for it was said that the mansion was cursed by a malevolent presence. The story began generations ago when the manor was built by the enigmatic Willowbrook family. The patriarch Victor Willowbrook was rumored to have practiced dark arts, and the mansion itself was constructed using forbidden knowledge. It was said that the walls held secrets and the very air was thick with despair. Over the years, the Willowbrook family suffered a series of tragedies. One by one, its members met untimely and gruesome ends, and the townspeople, fearing the curse, abandoned the mansion. It became a desolate and foreboding place, shrouded in mist and mystery. In the present day, a young and adventurous writer named Sarah decided to spend a night in Willowbrook Manor to debunk the legends. Armed with her camera and a heart full of skepticism, she ventured into the mansion. As Sarah crossed the threshold, a bone-chilling wind seemed to greet her. Shadows danced ominously on the walls, and the silence was so oppressive, it felt as though the very air had turned to ice. She tried to shake off the unease and began exploring the mansion room by room. In the dim light of her flashlight, Sarah discovered a room that sent shivers down her spine. The walls were adorned with sinister symbols, and a decaying book lay open on a dusty altar. The pages were filled with cryptic incantations and demonic drawings. Sarah took a few photographs, her heart pounding in her chest. As she ventured deeper into the mansion, Sarah heard faint whispers that echoed through the corridors. She couldn't discern the words, but they sounded like agonized pleas. Her flashlight flickered, and in the darkness, she glimpsed fleeting apparitions of tortured souls. Panic coursed through her veins. Sarah stumbled upon a grand ballroom, its crystal chandeliers swaying as if they were alive. In the center of the room, she saw a spectral figure in a tattered evening gown, twirling in a macabre waltz. The ghostly dancers grew numerous, and their faces contorted in eternal torment. Terrified, Sarah made a hasty retreat, but the manor seemed to shift and change around her. Doors that once led to the outside now opened to more sinister parts of the house. The walls seemed to close in, and the air grew stiflingly thick. In her desperation, Sarah reached the mansion's basement. There, she discovered a hidden chamber illuminated by an eerie green glow. In the center of the room, she found a pentagram etched in the floor, surrounded by candles that flickered without a breeze. At the center of the pentagram lay an ancient grimoire, bound in human skin and sealed with blood. Fearful, Sarah grabbed the grimoire, hoping it held the key to breaking the curse. But as she touched it, a blood-curdling scream echoed through the chamber, and the candles blazed with a malevolent fire. The grimoire's pages flipped open on their own, revealing horrific incantations. Suddenly, the very walls of the mansion seemed to come alive, their wooden panels morphing into grotesque faces. The floor trembled beneath Sarah's feet, and the room began to spin. She realized too late that she had awakened the malevolent force that had plagued Willowbrook Manor for centuries. Sarah was never seen again, and the mansion remained as a haunting reminder of the curse. Locals dared not approach it, for those who ventured too close claimed to hear Sarah's voice, whispering for help from beyond the grave. Willowbrook Manor remained a forsaken relic, a place where the living dared not tread, and where the souls of the damned danced, an eternal waltz in the chilling darkness of the cursed mansion.